Hi, I'm Jordan Clemons. You ever wonder what it might be like to be the first immigrants to ever reach Ellis Island? I have. What would be one of the first things that you would see when reaching the island? Statue of Liberty. And although I've never been to the beautiful Statue of Liberty or to see the beautiful Statue of Liberty, I've often wondered what it might be like to go and to view this beautiful and masterpiece of this beautiful work. I've read countless stories about it in school, and it's been taught to me in school, and I've done my own research, and I've learned a lot about the history and the significance of this great piece of work. Today I'm going to talk about what the Statue of Liberty stood for so many years ago and what it stands for today as well. In spite of many beliefs, the Statue of Liberty was not built and it was not erected just so it would be a welcoming mat for the immigrants that were coming into the United States of America. In fact, the Statue of Liberty was a sign of freedom and a sign of peace between the United States and France. Later, the statue stood for the stood for a sign of arrival of the United States, or of immigrants coming into the United States. A man by the name of Edward de Laboulaye is the man who first come up with the idea of erecting a statue in America. According to the Nation's Park, French sculptor Auguste Bartholdi was the man who backed up Laboulaye's idea in 1870 and designed the Statue of Liberty to look like what it looks like today. The statue later became the monument of hope that was viewed by every immigrant that was coming into the United States of America. Everyone that come that way, they would view it and they would see that, and that would be the first thing that they would notice, and that would be a sign that we are reaching freedom, we're reaching liberty, as what it stood for. The statue was a monument of hope that was viewed by everyone that was coming or thought about coming into American soil. The immigrants from Europe took it as a welcome sight and hope that they forever were escaping the hard life that was back in Europe, that they left so that they could reach America and be free from that. Although most loved and treasured the statue, some opposed it. Some did not agree with the statue or what it stood for. I couldn't believe that. I love the statue. I love what it stands for. Love the fact that it stands tall and proud, and we can view it whenever we're in that vicinity or that area. And I would love to go and see it. But some did not feel the same way that I and some of these first immigrants feel. Many published political cartoons portraying what they thought the symbol of the Statue of Liberty was. They did their own version or had their own version of what it meant and what it stood for. Maybe a symbol of a nation taken over by pollution or housing shortages, disease, and the onslaught of anarchists and communists. Although the statue was an important monument in the old days, it still stands as a constant reminder that we're still a free country today. It was a national monument and a tourist place back then, just like it is today, and it still stands for the same things that it stood for back then. Today, the statue also stands as a reminder of our freedom, and it also stands as a reminder of hope that's still in America, and it serves as a great national tourist attraction. Many people from many different walks of life and from many different places, other cities, like to come and they like to view the Statue of Liberty. They like to go in and look around at different things that the Statue of Liberty has to offer. Visitors can walk around the island and take their own little view and little excursion through the Statue of Liberty, enjoying breathtaking views of the statue and Manhattan skyline. National Park Service ranger guided tours and self-guided tours, audio tours, are also available for those who want to further their education upon the Statue of Liberty. Visitors who purchase a ticket when they purchase their ferry can enter the statue's base and tour the museum and see the original torch. And they can go around the 11-point star-shaped Fort Wood and walk up to the observation level in the base of the, or in the pedestal of the Statue of Liberty. Visitors can also climb the 354 steps to the crown of the Statue of Liberty, and that's something I would like to do if I'm ever able to go to that island, to Ellis Island. check that out. I'd love to be able to do that one of these days. Approximately 4 million people visit the Statue of Liberty each year. 4 million people visit the Statue of Liberty, National Monument on Ellis Island, each year. That's a lot of people. The statue, it stands as a reminder of the peace and the friendship we have with France. And it also still stands for the hope that we have and the freedom that we have, and that it will never be taken away. And I love that. I love that we have that monument and that statue there. It gives great encouragement to me. In conclusion, the Statue of Liberty was once and still is a true monument of peace and of hope and of freedom to those that view it. Back then, that's what it stood for. Everyone that was coming to America, that was the number one thing that stood out, were reaching freedom, because they could see the Statue of Liberty standing tall and towering above them. It was an honor to those to see that, to see such a statue, just like it's an honor today for us to see the statue when we go and visit the island. I just wanted to remind us that freedom is never something we need to take for granted. Freedom is a great thing, and it was through the lives of these first ones, these first people, the immigrants that come in, that we are able to enjoy freedom. And we're able to see this statue still standing above. It was an honor to be able to research such a huge influence that has made, or that was made by the statue on all types of people throughout time. The statue will remain one of the greatest and most important monuments to ever be designed and built in America. Thank you.